I wanted to ask you what your thoughts are about the people who are a little bit nervous about AI. How could you kind of ease their opinion on that?
I think first of all, it's a very fair point. The people who are skeptical about AI, they all have very, very fair arguments. They all believe that, use of AI at the workplace or just broadly in society, it's not always going to be beneficial, or it could, be largely bad for society as a whole. I think there are some merits to that. I don't want to dismiss those people as doomers or whatever. I think everyone has a fair say when it comes to this. And to be honest, even the ones who are really optimistic about AI, people like me, we are just looking at one side of the story, right? We're looking at the side of the story that serves us best. And I think there are lives at stake, livelihoods at stake that are going to change with AI. I think what I would tell people in general is, I would say you should try these tools out for yourself, right? Especially if you're working at a job where you're currently doing any kind of knowledge work. You could be a writer, you could be a copywriter, you could be like someone designing graphic tools, images or graphics for your company. You could be any kind of person. If you're doing any kind of knowledge work, your work would be impacted by AI, and there is no way to stop that from happening, right? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but definitely the week after, right? And I think the best way to really equip yourself for that wave is to adapt these tools into your workflow from the very beginning, right? For a long time, programmers thought their jobs were the most safest jobs in the entire universe, and every other job could be automated, but you still need programmers, and even that's not the case today. Programmers are also having their jobs going to be changed entirely by AI, at risk, sort of. And if you're anyone doing that kind of knowledge work, it's essential that you accept AI into your life and look at it as a tool, like how the internet was a tool, how Photoshop was a tool, or how any other software out there is just a tool. AI is ultimately just a tool. And the sooner you learn to incorporate it into your workflow, the more better prepared you would be for any changes that might come in the future with regards to AI itself. Right. For example, at Envision, we all use AI assisted coding tools to actually write code at Envision. Code over the last couple of months, that I have worked on and shipped has been written entirely by me. A good chunk of the code has been checked and even written by AI itself. Right. And all I'm doing is I'm asking the AI to write the code, and I'm actually just checking if the code is doing what it should do and if it complies to what I want it to comply, right? And that kind of an AI is only going to get better from here on out, right? So incorporating those tools into your life and learning how to use them and getting comfortable with them and understanding the limitations of those tools can actually really help you, in just coming to better terms with AI itself. And I think I also agree with you, there needs to be some kind of regulation or some kind of guidelines or something that will help us use AI more responsibly in society, right? Especially things like, AI that can generate images or manipulate images or generate videos for you. Those are all like kind of scary because, you could do anything you want to. And our democracies and our societies are at stake. So I think it's important to be responsible. How? Nobody really knows the answer to that, to be honest. We're all trying to figure it out. That's both the reassuring and the scary part of the whole thing. So yeah, we'll have to see.
I think it will get resolved at some point, but I think the AI is just moving really fast and it's hard to keep up with, I think.
True.